I'm Knuckles the Echidna, you can call me Knuckles.
But you can call me Knuckles. Once
talking
again,
for me.
The Master Emerald was stolen from Angel Island.
Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth 4
know-it-all Batgirl of all things. When
for
that
another
Batgirl was within my reach. Who do you think
Sonic
shows up?
Adventure 2 Battle!
That's right, Eggman. He came just in time to spoil my plan, and even tried to take the Master Emerald.
Okay, this is boring. I managed to break into the Master Emerald, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, we already know the story. You can actually switch in between the hero and the villain mode, but I figure I'm gonna go through the entire of one, just because it's just easier that way. Not easier that way, but there's more plot advancement, because if I just do the same board but from the other perspective, then it's annoying. Wait, Knuckles is a very fun character. His boards are more open. They're not about like just running and running and running. Let's just talk to this guy. You have to every board that Knuckles has, except for like a few, you have to find pieces of the Master Emerald, as this guy is saying. Knuckles, you know, you have to go through various things. Every time you play, the pieces can be found at various locations over the area of the map. It's always random, so that's fun. You can go to these TV screens and it gives you hints towards the one that you're looking for. So it's like, his boards, things are very open. Knuckles, if you hold A while you're jumping, you can fly, and you can also grab onto walls, which is one of the reasons why I just really, really love him as a character. There's an extra life there, and his levels, you can pretty much go anywhere and do anything you want, so it's awesome. It's just awesome. It can take a little bit if you high place, okay? If you try to explore, which I probably will. I'm not gonna like explore everywhere. Yeah, so you can also revisit stages. Like when you start your file, it has a file select. You start your file, let's fly into this, it brings us upward. And yeah, as you get closer to the emerald, that thing will flash green, red, and then green, yellow, and then red. Tell you that you're getting closer. On the red pillar, by the way, yeah. So each emerald has 3 hint things. One is slightly vague. There it is. Oh, ouch. One is slightly vague, one is a little bit more direct, and one pretty much just throws it in your face at the bottom of a pillar, okay? See, that one we can't access yet, that's for the next emerald, I guess. And yeah, each of Knuckles' stages are divided up into areas. Sometimes the clue will tell you that it's like what you're looking for is in a specific area. Looks like we're near our emerald. I don't think that you can find the emeralds out of order, but I could be mistaken if someone wants to correct me on that. Let's whistle over here. Another sheep? Wow, it's 3 sheep already. And
it's closer.
whoa. Ow. And yeah, Knuckles can press B to punch, and I just love that. Let's... I saw that. Where is it? There it is. Haha! And I just love the freedom of Knuckles, because he just, awesome. You don't get peacocks too often. He can, where wind is generated. Okay, we know where that is. He can just go everywhere, and he gets some really cool power-ups later. The next stage that we're in, each character's first stage is like a regular stage, then their second stage there's a power-up that's really cool, and then so on and so forth. I think there's like a power-up in each subsequent stage, but Knuckles he could just go anywhere. Like, he flies, when he flies, he glides like a bit lower and lower, but it's still pretty awesome. Can we go down here? Yeah, so it's down here somewhere. We're actually very close to it. I'm not gonna use it. Whoa. Yeah, whatever. Let's just go back up here. And yeah, so you can one of the chows says like there's a certain amount of yeah, it's at the bottom. There's a certain amount of animals to find on the stage. If you want to make an extra challenge out of that, that's fine. But I'm not going to do that. Let's see, where... Oop, there it is. Yeah, sometimes they're just right out in the open. Sometimes you have to break something. But all in all, Knuckles stages are just very fun because you have to go around. Sometimes you can get lost. There's a stage later that I get kind of lost in. And see, I didn't even get an E this time, even though I had 2 rings. He's my favorite character in the game. Rogue the Bat is good in terms of her lines, but Knuckles has always been my favorite character from the Sonic world, and that's never going to change unless they introduce a new character. I'd love to see Knuckles in another like the next Smash Bros. Game. I think he would do a lot better than Tails, even if he's not a mainstay. Like if he hasn't been around as long as Tails was. These guys, like the ground animals, usually when you give them to a Chow, the ground animals. Why, whenever I come here, you're drowning yourself? Is there something you're not telling me? Do you want to die? You see, there's swim, fly, run, and power. So the ground animals do run. The flying animal, but they usually lower flying. The flying animals are usually the opposite. You can see that one lowered running by a lot, but so let's give him a yeah. You know, if you just give them all the animals, it kind of balances out. This guy's like a little bit of each. Yeah, or a lot of flying at least. So this Chow looks like it's gonna be a flying Chow. Eventually, after some time passes, like after a whole bunch of boards, it will mature. But until then, I'm just gonna keep feeding it stuff. Let's, I think this is running. Let's give this to the other baby. Oh, it's swimming. Okay, yeah, the other baby doesn't really have much. So let's give him some sheep so that he gets some ram horns. You're adorable. Oh, listen to what he says.
Now there.
Now there. Now there. I don't know. I like Knuckles. If you guys have like read the comics or gotten into like the Sonic storyline, Knuckles is just a very interesting character. I'm not going to get into it right now because I haven't brushed up on Knuckles recently, like the... not mythology, but like, you know what I mean, like his background and stuff. He's a very interesting character. You see this guy is getting evil? Let's turn the camera. Look at, show me your smile. Do you see that? His, can we zoom in? No. It's like a evil grin on his face. It's like, heh. And this one's more towards good, I believe, wherever he went. Are you drowning yourself again? No. Okay. Yeah, see, it's white. It's gonna probably turn into an angel Chow eventually, as opposed to the other one, which will probably turn to a devil Chow, which is nice. It's always good to have 2. But yeah, after spending half the amount of time that before, as it took me for the thing. Prison Island. Okay, now we're getting into Tails. I guess we'll... This must be the island. I should really end the episodes off with, after finishing up the Chow world. I think that would be a better idea. What?
Hey,
yeah, Amy Rose.
And Eggman too.
Oh no.
What's Amy doing here? Doesn't matter. I have to help Amy because she's in danger.
No, you don't.
Tornado transformation.
This is actually pretty cool, though. Tornado turns into a tank thing like Dr. Eggman's. As you can see, Tails and Dr. Eggman are the opposite characters of each other. You know, the same way that Sonic and Shadow, Tails and Dr. Eggman, Rogue and Knuckles. Okay, so it's been a short episode, but I'm going to keep to this. In the next episode, we'll continue this. I'll show that beginning animation again, I suppose. And yeah, thank you very much for joining me. And from this point forward, I'm gonna be ending the episodes off in Chow World, if I remember. It's been Sephiroth Soul 4 with Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.